Towards the broadcast.
By two of the oldest blokes out there today for Old Scotch. Been great footballers for the club.
Scobbers in that grand final rematch. Some space here to play with for Easton. Old Scotch now inside 50, coming up to meet the ball with Scott. Loose at half forward, flying shot at goal, and it's going to be taken on the line by Valentine.
No, has he paid a free kick?
Or is there
No, he's paid the mark.
Yeah, umpires paid the mark, and Valentine's going to be put on the harshest of angles. Again, not favouring that right foot. The right forward pocket. He is adjacent with the boundary, the point post. Will have to go around the left boot. From about 5 metres out, gets around, snaps truly. He is on the board.
Football VAFA style on vafa.com.au and the SEN app.
The Lions, oh dear. That's a shocking turnover. And making them pay from about 15 metres out there.
Green tried to take on a tackler, was dispossessed, holding the ball free kick. It's going to go the way of Conway, and hasn't he started his time at Old Scotch in style? He gives off the handball to the running Hayes. Usually a good kick. This wasn't his best effort, but this guy could be a game changer. Valentine takes the mark.
Sticky hands too. It was an absolute grubber from Benny Hayes going.
He's now got 2. High fives all round for Ryan Valentine.
Defensive 50, a drop mark though, into the derision of the locals here in the pavilion. Big tackle laid there by Conway. Movement have escaped, and now they've got run through the middle of the ground and needing an option, and probably running a little bit far while doing it there. D'Amico now with it. He pops it over the top. Hill back to D'Amico. He's going to be closed down and tackled to the ground by Cooperline. Turnover favouring the Cardinals. Dump kick down the line. It was Brady, and he's found an option wide. It's Harry Scott who's going to go inside 50. Here's an opportunity for the man, Ryan Valentine.
He dies with death. Collegians win it back, and a good mark by Conway. I think it'll be paid too. Home fans won't be happy, nor Tegan Otter. But Conway paid the mark backward of wing position on this broadcast side. And sits it up towards Tarrant, who has drifted in and out. Took a nice mark that time. Had Thompson running by, and he guides it to the chest of guess who inside forward 50. Just need that one catalyst. This is a very risky option from Lipscomb. Pays dividends. It would have been a tough one to mark for Polkinghorne. It wobbled in the air. Now they spread it towards right half forward. Allen had to mark it because I had a feeling Collegians might have had the advantage at ground level. He did. His kick off a step was good enough to get to Easton, who tucks it under his arm, runs to 45 and nails the goal. Old Scotch faithful like it.
Nothing forward here, Valentine. He's just going to have to stop and assess his options.
He's called to play on, so Bilby did well to close the space. He sits it on the head of Tarrant. Good mark.
Down. Cardinals come away. Sideways kick. Max Hadzoglu's on the boundary.
Guys, the breeze has picked up a little bit, so that's good for Collegians because it's going their way. So perhaps a bit of advantage there for them.
As Hayes sent one down the line to Clark. Backward of this pavilion side wing. Old Scotch attacking the Canterbury Road end in this last quarter. In the Tarrant direction, good pair of hands. Strong mark in front of Putris. He sends it up towards attacking 50. Using his body really well was Mackenzie Allen.
3rd v 4th in Premier Bs, and Beau Morris. They are down by a point, 71 to 70 against Old Camberwell.
Here's Will Clark, goes inside 50. Walker's back. Johnson over the top, snatched it. They'll plead for man in front. Umpire wants none of it. And that's one for the review. Lockie Johnson's going to play on and snap on the right boot. He puts it through.
In Canny, who kicked a ball that waiting underneath it was marked by Dennis for Old Scotch at centre half back. Ball out towards the path of Valentine. It was stolen from him by Mackenzie Allen, but I tell you what, he'll be grateful because he didn't look like marking it at that point in time. Allen punches one inboard to Gelba between the centre circles and the paint of 45. Massive humanity in front of him. 25 minutes gone. Collegians by 9 points, and he pinpoints Ben Hayes. He's wide, but generally a reliable kick. We'll have to kick this 45. He's on the scoreboard side of the ground.
Smart kick from Joe Buddy. Had absolutely nothing on up forward as Collegians have flooded their back lines. Good to maintain possession by finding Hayes.
Well, he's going to hit it, and what a flyer. He gets one too. Lean. Snuck in from nowhere, and I'll tell you what, Geordie McKenzie and co would be crestfallen because he's not the biggest man, but to find that pass and marking option, Lean will kick from 30 directly in front. He wastes no time and he kicks the goal. We're back within one straight kick.